New day. It's Sunday, and yesterday I got some groceries. Part of that was chicken. Now I'm trying to, wash it, season it, all that. Come to find out, it's bad. It's spoiled. Open the package, straight sour smell. So I don't know what I can do, but I'm going back to the supermarket and see if they could get me a new package or something. And then after doing all that, I still have work later. I'm always working, always tired, although I feel rested today. And surprisingly, because it was raining this morning, although there's snow, which is crazy, and it is snowing later, but surprisingly it isn't that cold. I mean, the wind is still blowing, but yeah, it's not all the way cold. Like I have no problems holding the camera right now. And now we're in the season of all white. The trees are almost completely off the leaves are completely or almost completely off the trees. I mean, you still have the Christmas tree looking types that are still flourishing, but almost everything else is off. So I guess it's getting serious now. And I mean, I need warm weather, right? So by the end of this month, hopefully I am on a beach, toes in sand, in the water, eating fruits, fresh fruits at that. But yeah, chicken secured, so I'll be on my way home now to get that prepared. I don't know if I'd cook it right away, honestly. Probably later on. It's so windy. But yeah, that's one thing completed for the day. Now on to the next, whatever that is. So I'm just about to finish up work, and honestly, it's not the worst. It's snowing, but it's not the worst. It is cold, but the wind isn't blowing that bad. So I didn't really get to talk a lot in this vlog today, so I will probably most likely extend it till tomorrow. But look at how it's so plush, the snow, and then my footprints. Just quickly, and this is not a part of any vlog, just separate, but I'll just put it with something. I don't know. Life is very funny, The moment you think that you're doing okay, or you're just, you're okay, it just throws some shit in your face, and you're just like, bro, this again? Just at every turn is something else. Is something else. Why? Day 2, and it snowed overnight. I think it's gonna be snowing for the rest of the week. Maybe not as much today, but yeah, my life having to trek through all this every day, or damn near every day. This part of winter, I think I like when it just starts. It's not too heavy, the snow is still fluffy, and there's no wind killing you. But today I just want to talk about how life can just throw random things in your face, just hit you with a 2-piece combo, a 1-2, and it happens to everyone, but the most important part, I think, is how you bounce back from it, right? Yes, you can get down, get depressed, wallow, but it's how you bounce back, because no one else is going to do it for you but yourself, right? One of the things I had to learn earlier in my life way earlier. And so, you know, even like 2 days ago, something has happened, and I'm just like, you know, instead of, I've gotten to the point where now, instead of just getting down about it, I mean, yes, you'll feel sad, but instead of just doing that alone, I I just laugh about it. Like, what else can I do at this point but laugh about it? I laugh about it, and I try to pivot. That's all life is, really. I try to pivot. You're always with your plan A. You must have a plan B, plan C, and even those may not work, you know. But it's being able to try to find an alternative so you can get yourself out of the situation, right? I mean, and also mistakes are costly as well, right? At an old age, mistakes are costly. You may not even have had to make the mistake. Could have been something that just randomly happens, and all of a sudden now, like, a bunch of money is leaving your bank account. For what? But that's life. It's like that. It be like that. And again, it's just how you manage and how you decide to move forward with the situation. That's why great money management is a good thing as well. But yeah, we're at the bus stop again, waiting for it. And I know I said it wasn't cold, but my hand is actually freezing. So I'm just leaving work now. It got busy within the last 2 hours for some reason. And there's a white Escalade. That's sick. In the white snow, that would make for some great pictures, honestly. But the last 2 hours it got really busy, or 3, and you know, I'm ready to go home now. Well, I'm already on my way home, so that's good. But as you see, when I left home, it was like the sun was still coming up. Now I'm leaving from work. The sun is now nearly set. Days are getting shorter, so with that, you know, gotta take more vitamins, keep active, you know, gym, stuff like that. Can easily become a couch potato, right? And also easily become depressed. So now is the time to, you know, have great friends around. Although you may not be able to see them as much because of work schedules. You know, everyone's an adult now, but just trying. Yeah, it's easy for, you know, people to become depressed around all because the days are shorter. It's dark a lot. Also gotta watch out for black ice if you see it. This thing is dangerous. But you know, around now you gotta find things to do to keep yourself active, keep your hold on, because I gotta be careful with this. But yeah, you gotta find things to do, find things to stay active, just to keep your morale and mental up, because it's very easy to, you know, get into a slump, especially during Christmas time. You know, that's when it spikes for, you know, that's when it spikes for a certain type of deletion. So, you know, and then yeah, even like I said before, you know, making sure you're taking your vitamins, making sure you're active, because it's cold already, so it's easier to catch or easier to get sick. The lack of the sun, lack of, you know, maybe not eating properly as well. You don't want to go to the grocery store, you rather take out a lot. You know, you have to stay, these are the months that you stay disciplined, these are the months that you have to, you know, like, it's mental fortitude. A certain type of prison in itself. And I'd say even for myself, I've gone winters where I did nothing, just sat around, movies, TV shows, all day long, outside of work, I mean, and you know, that's not healthy. Where it even got to a point, you know, it could get to a point where, you know, you have respiratory problems because you're not exercising, you're not staying fit, you know, and then that also can contribute to some other problems, you know, if you're eating too much sweets, not exercising, you know, you could potentially get diabetes, or, you know, eating too much salt, high blood pressure, all these things, right? So it's important to stay healthy. I mean, regardless of what season it is, but it's important to stay healthy now, I feel like. And it also helps, you know, if you could take trips, you know, get out of the cold, get out of the depressing weather, and, you know, put your toes in some sand, get to the beach, you know, drink whatever you're drinking, pina colada, beer, whatever, wine, whatever. You know, that definitely helps. I mean, not everyone can afford that, so that in itself is a problem, especially with how hard it is to even save or accumulate money in this time. I know, recession and all. I keep saying recession, but again, I don't know much, but that's what it's looking like to me. You know, in the heat of the moment of things, people never know what to classify them until it's actually over. That's just how history works. But yeah, I say all that to say, take care of yourself, especially these months, as I will most likely be doing. And I will see you guys soon, because I'm about to get on the bus right now, as it's about to turn it on. But yeah, listen to what I was saying earlier, and figure out for yourself what you need to do for the winter. I mean, if you're in these places as well. But for me, I don't know. For me, I already know what I need to do. So it's just for me to lock in and get it done, right? But outside of that, this morning it was -6, now it's -4. This morning, breeze was blowing, now it's not, so it's perfect. Like, this is perfect weather for me right now. But I'm gonna end it here, so like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.